Hi Professor and my friends, I'm Lawrence Lim and my matrix number is 213451. Today I'm going to cook one type of stock and two types of sauces. The stock is chicken stock and the sauces are bechamel and velouté sauce. So let's see. Okay, now here is my chicken bones and the mirepoix that I'm going to use to cook my chicken stock. And because I'm going to cook white stock, so I'm not going to add in carrots because carrot will make the stock brown, but I'm going to make white stock. So yeah, that's pretty much. Here I got celery, onions and garlic, and here's the bone that I'm going to use to cook. This is the chicken bones. So I'll just put them all into the pot of water and let them simmer for like 4 hours. Okay, now I'm gonna put my chicken bones inside the water. All the bones, and I'm using rib bones, drumstick bones, wing bones, and also neck and legs into the water. So let them cook for like a couple minutes, then we're going to add in my mirepoix. Alright, now I'm going to add in my mirepoix into the water and let it simmer for like 4 hours. That's it. And yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna put in a bay leaf, let it simmer for like 4 hours. And yeah, that's it. And now I'm gonna remove those impurities that float on the chicken stock. Okay, my stock is okay now, and let's see. Now I'm gonna take it and pour it into another pot and using the shift to shift all the impurities out. Alright, now I'm just gonna use a sieve and sieve out all the bones and the mirepoix out from the stock. Alright, now I'm gonna sieve it again for just to let it have another more fine stock. And this is the white stock that I've cooked. It is quite pure and clean, so I'm just gonna let it sit to cool before I can continue for my sauce. That's it. Alright, now I'm gonna cook or prepare my velouté, and as well I'm gonna cook my roux. I'm gonna melt my butter first, and then I'm gonna pour the flour into the melted butter. And I'm using the equal amount of flour and butter. So let's see. It is the same steps making the bechamel roux. So yeah. Alright, now my butter is melted and I'm gonna add flour inside. And now I'm just gonna mix it. I'm not gonna make a blonde roux, but a white roux, because I'm gonna make velouté. Velouté is a white sauce. So after the roux is cooked, I'm gonna add in my chicken stock that I just made, cold chicken stock, into the roux. And while I'm adding in the chicken stock, I'm just gonna continuing mixing the roux and the stock to prevent lump. Alright, now my chicken stock and roux is mixed well, and I'm just gonna let it simmer for about half an hour about half an hour. So let's see. While my velouté is simmering, I'm just gonna add some salt into the velouté and stir it well. And I'll pour it into a bowl after minutes. Alright, after simmer for like 35 minutes, my velouté is done. So I'm now gonna pour it into a serving bowl and let's see the result. And that's it. That's my stock and sauce that I've cooked. And this is the chicken stock. It is a white stock, but it is a little bit yellow because I'm using the organic chicken. So yeah, kind of the fat. And this is the bechamel sauce. Yeah, it is made from milk and milk. It is the base is milk. Okay, now, and this is the velouté that I made, and let's see. And that's my stock and sauces made. Thank you. So here I've got my milk, and I'm gonna pour it into the pot. And I'm gonna add some more milk to cover it up. Alright, while simmering my milk and onion piqué, I'm gonna mix some roux, and I'm gonna make white roux. So I'm gonna melt my butter, and now my butter is melted, and I'm gonna add equal amount of flour into it, and mix them and cook them well. Alright, I need to cook until it is all like not sandy at all, like a little bit liquidish, so that when I'm done with my milk and onion piqué, I can pour my hot milk into the roux to thicken the milk. Alright, now my milk is done simmering, and I'm just gonna turn off the heat and take the onion piqué out. Right. Give a little mix. And then I'm gonna shift the milk and pour it into the roux. Now I'm just gonna pour my milk into the, and now I'm gonna add some salt and some white pepper into the balsamic and stir it well. Alright, now I'm gonna let it simmer for like about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, after the simmer for like 15 minutes, I'm just gonna shift this bechamel. Alright, now I'm just gonna let it sieve to get rid of the impurities.